It's 2:59 p.m. on ALL4PACK TV, and welcome back. And now we're going to be focusing on labels and tags, adhesive tags. So here we have the UNFEA, the French National Union of Adhesive Ticket Manufacturers. So Jean-François Combemorel, you are the Vice-President. And then we have Nathalie Signoret, you're a designer with Perfrance. It's a perfume agency. And then Raphaël DURAND, General Director of CGP Etiqroll, an adhesive roll manufacturer. Okay, so Jean-Jacques Combemorel, what is the role of UNFEA in packaging? Well, our main role is to work with our member companies, working on our joint business, which is manufacturing adhesive stickers. Now, and you set up a certification program. Yes, what we wanted to do was set up a certification program based on qualities. And it's called Qualitique. Etiquette being a sticker in France, and here we allow our customers to buy excellent quality stickers. Okay, you said there are 7 criteria. The first is the existence of clear strategy, sales and management organization. Are we talking about small companies? No. The entire company has to do this. The company needs a strategy for organization and management. Okay, next is quality policies. Yes, the third criterion, compliance with laws and regulations, obviously. And then environmental responsibility, risk management, or at least assessment and analysis, human skills and competencies, and finally, technical know-how. Know-how is not always as well audited by our customers because we have that know-how. How many companies are there in France manufacturing adhesive stickers in France? 350 to 400. Did you have to clarify things with the certification? Well, what we wanted to do was see to it that the companies that make a commitment to a multi-year progress plan so they continue to move forward in knowledge and innovation. So the idea is to raise the standard. Is that right? Yes. And okay, that's why you're so focused on the Qualitique certification. Yes, it's important to identify a company's type of expertise, it's training for personnel, and it's innovation. So at each ALL4PACK show, you organize an innovation award. Yes, we want our customers to move forward. We want our members to innovate, and we have a contest with a competition, and our stand shows the stickers our members have come up with. So you can see it on the UNFEA stand or in the booths of our other members. So what we want to do is ennoble our work. Now we have a user with us. User of stickers, Nathalie Signoret from Perfrance. So you are a perfume agency, and so you create and develop private label perfumes. That's correct. Our company is Perfrance, and as you pointed out, we're focused on creating and developing private label fragrances for specific customers worldwide. So our business involves listening to our customers and their brief in order to understand their issues. Okay, well, obviously you can't do anything without that. That's obviously fundamental for our business. And then we come up with a number of design proposals based on the customer's brief and requirements. Then we work with the customer to approve one of the designs to move on to the second phase, the technical aspect, where we start looking for the best French and European suppliers, and then to develop the prototype and then move into production. Now, before discussing stickers, we're going to discuss the content. France is the country of perfume and fragrances, so you have to be perfect as far as the content goes. Well, obviously, the content is essential, and at Perfrance, we believe that in order to highlight the perfection of our content, in order to show that, we want to communicate, showing the quality of the container, which shows the quality of what's contained. Okay, and then you need the label, the sticker, to show that these are luxury products. I think you've brought us a prototype perfume bottle. Could you discuss this? Yes, we work with French suppliers that we choose based on their quality. Now, our customer sent us this wooden mock-up. It's not to the proper scale. This is a concept. The customer wants to show a 700-year-old fragrance based on the idea of 1001 Nights. So we started looking at this 3D mock-up to show what we could do in light of the cost constraints for the project. Now, with the customer, we chose a French bottle, a perfume bottle, and using precious assistance from Etiqroll, our partner here. Okay, so what you did was magnify the container with the label. Now, the idea of the label is it has to communicate the brand and the quality of the content, and that's why we work with Etiqroll, and I'm going to let them say something. Now, we're going to ask you, Raphaël DURAND, you're the technical manager at Etiqroll. Apparently, you have to develop something for your partner. So you have to develop what appear to be very complex stickers. Yes, more than just a sticker. It's very complex. You see the visual, which is highly demanding. It's a wonderful bottle, but we have to depose it properly. So we have to put it on. So you just don't send them off to be stuck on by the end client. No, we print them with rolls and not just a sheet of labels. So we discuss this with the client to try to see the rendering they wanted, the finish, and we have to look at all of the printing techniques and the finishing techniques to ennoble this. We did this in light of the desired impression and the cost constraints, and then we work with the client throughout the development period when they have to choose the right material, the right adhesive, and then we work on the posing, because the sticker has to be installed properly, otherwise it wouldn't be appropriate. What type of printing did you use? I think you have gold. It's a really high quality. It looks luxurious. Now, if you look at this label, this is still the prototype. So this is still only digital printing in order to validate the concept, which we did just before coming to the TV studio here. Then it will be screen printed with gold. And we're going to use a number of techniques to do this. Now, here we see the added value. What do you provide at Etiqroll? Well, we use all techniques for printing and finishing, and we can combine them. When you're looking at Perfrance, luxury agency with international sales, we owe it to ourselves to have the best quality and the best technology. We do absolutely everything we can, choosing the best solutions so that it's absolutely perfect. This is what we add. We work with the customer on the project from start to finish. So, Nathalie Signoret, apparently you wanted to tell a story and use codes from traditions. That's correct. Our customer is located in the Middle East, and they wanted something which would evoke the 1001 Nights with the moucharbier motif of pattern and gold. That's why we wanted something that was very selective. What was your brief? Well, we received this wooden mock-up, and so you had to use a standard bottle and then come up with a label. So it's obviously a matter of design and the wonderful label here. So this conveys a message not only to the seller but also the convey something to the consumer, yes, regarding the quality of the fragrance inside, and that's also artistic work, and all of this has to be consistent. So, Jean-Jacques Combemorel, here we see the role that a low sticker can play. Well, first role is to work with the customer and be servants to the product. And as Raphaël pointed out, we have to work as early on as possible to use our expertise. So labels are complex. You have to choose the material, the technique, the printing and finishing techniques, and here the gilding. So you also manufacture adhesive labels. So you are head of operations for Stratus packaging. So it's a supplier and customer working together. Yes, this is a collaborative venture, and we try to be as intimate as possible with our customers. Now, there's a huge value for dialogue, and apparently labels really convey the value. So you have an impression of quality. It's more than just an impression. No, this really is something which helps to sell products and communicate on the company's brand. Okay, and then your members are obviously focused on quality. I assume your company has the certification. Oh, that's right. Now, so our technical criteria important. Well, it's important for all our member companies to be at the cutting edge of technology. They have to train their staff. They have to be attentive to quality. This is what we do in our industry organization. We have lots of tools to help our customers and to inform end users. So I'd like to invite everyone who's listening to see us in our booth and look at our guide to quality and performance. So thank you very much, all. We'd like to thank CGP Etiqroll, Perfrance, and the organization. And tomorrow you're going to see the winners for the award, and it's going to be on at 4 p.m. On the UNFEA stand, Hall 6, S132, and come see us in 10 minutes' time at for Innovation Lab, being presented by a fellow journalist, Henry Sapora, who is the editor-in-chief of Emballage magazine, and he'll show you a complete alternative to water bottles. And I'll be back here at 3:55 for another debate. We'll focus on design professionals.